Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at simplifying data for Google Analytics. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, tip number one is to focus on key metrics. Now, this is one of the biggest mistakes businesses can make, which is getting bogged down by too much data. Now, with Google Analytics, there is a lot of information available, but not all of it is important for your goals. So start simplifying your data. You need to focus exactly where your key metrics are. For example, with this one here, this landing page that we have here for Google Analytics, you could see, let's just say, for example, that my goal is to see the amount of active users or new users or even views on the website. Then that's the metrics that I'm going to go ahead and follow. So then I can go ahead and check the active users. This gives me a better detail on the amount of users that are, let's just say, on the main page itself, or the blogs, or the different pages on the website. Just make sure that you identify your KPI or key performance indicators that align with your goals. Let's just say, for example, that you're trying to increase website traffic. Then you need to focus on your sessions, your bounce rate, and your traffic sources. So currently that's what we're looking at, which is looking at the views by page title. And this gives me a better understanding, right? Okay, am I able to improve the content that I have here? If my engagement is low, what way can I improve on that? That is some ways on how you can simplify it. Now, let's just say you're running a campaign. Now, make sure that you're focusing on other metrics like your click-through rate or conversion rate and even your cost per conversion. Now, make sure that you're using this dashboard. Also check your reports as well to track your KPIs in one place so you don't have to navigate through endless reports. Now, the good thing about Google Analytics is that you can set up a custom dashboard just to monitor only the most relevant metrics for your business. Now, this way, you won't get distracted by irrelevant data. Our next tip here is to use data visualizations. Now, numbers and spreadsheets are very important just to analyze and see what exactly is going on with your website. But the problem here is it can be hard to interpret at a glance. Now, turning your data into visuals can make it easier to spot trends and insights. Now, thankfully, Google Analytics has this, especially with our queries, even real-time overview, users overview, and report snapshot. And we can actually have a look as well on some of our active users by our country IDs. So currently, you can see here that the most popular place this website belongs to really is the United States with 1.9k active users. United Kingdom, you're seeing there roughly around 658. Now, as well as this, make sure that you're recording any of the snapshots that you have. There are other tools out there as well. So not only do we have snapshots or graphs like this, but you can use the Looker Studio just to create that interactive dashboard and charts. You can actually see that you can actually create a blank report here. So we have one here for a GA4 report. So I'll just open this up as an example. Now, this is really good just to see a summary of, let's just say, your website. With this Google Analytics report, we can see the active users, new user percentage, engagement time, etc. So of course we're at a minute and 22. So how could we improve that? Again, you can see all of our different trends here as well. Now you can edit and share this if you need to as well. You can also use your own data. And for more options as well, you can apply filters. So that's the summary and trends. Of course, we have the device category and countries as well. Just give us an overall idea. Top traffic sources, events. conversions, and top pages. Of course, there are several different interactive dashboards out there as well. It's not just the Looker Studio. So again, feel free to check all those other ones out as well. Now, if it makes it easier, make sure that you use bar charts or even line graphs as well, just to track the changes over time, like changes in website traffic or even sales. You can also look at pie charts even as well. So I think we had a pie chart here. Yep. So pie chart for the device category. Now, these are great for showing proportions, like which traffic source is bringing in the most visitors. You can even look at heat maps as well. So this is where it shows you where users are clicking on your site. That will make it easier to identify high performing areas. So you can actually see that with the analytics here for the active users. So just a little bit of a tip, use Google Analytics built-in reports, or you can integrate it with the Looker Studio for automatic and easy to read dashboards. Now, just to talk through another tip, another way that you could do your reports is to set up goals as well as funnels. Now, that's another great way to simplify your analytics, which is to set up those goals and funnels. This allows you to track user journeys and understand exactly where people drop off in the process. Now, by focusing on the customer journey itself, you can actually spot where you're losing your customers and then make improvements that drive conversions. So set up goals in Google Analytics to track actions that matter. Could even be from form submissions, purchases, or even signups. Also, feel free to look at your queries as well. Of course, there is the Google Search Console, but this gives you a better idea on how your website is getting searched. So then that means you can create a funnel to see the path where users take to reach your goal. Now, you'll be able to track where users abandon the process, or you can even pinpoint areas to improve. Just a bit of an example, let's just say you have an e-commerce website. You could set up a funnel to track steps like add to cart, checkout, purchase, and this lets you see if people are dropping off at any stage. Now, just another tip as well is just to look at your life cycle, which is your engagement. This gives you an idea exactly where people are coming through. Now, you can see from here again your active users, new users, and the average engagement time. So you can currently see that our main page here is 1 minute and 41 seconds, but we're seeing here from other blogs or other tools here, or other pages, that we're getting an engagement of only 49 seconds. So gives us again a better idea on how we can actually improve this and what sort of content we should add for that particular page. Now, just another tip, you can also automate reports and alerts. Now, this is one of the most time-consuming tasks with analytics, is checking data manually. But with the right tools, such as Zapier here, you can automate your reports and then set up alerts to stay on top of important metrics. Now, the reason why we do this is automating your reports, of course, saves you time, and that ensures that you don't miss important data changes as well. It also helps you make quick decisions based on real-time insights. Now, how you can simplify it is to set up schedule reports in Google Analytics to get daily, weekly, or monthly updates on your KPIs. You can use Zapier as well to integrate your data across platforms and get automated reports delivered to your inbox. Again, there are going to be several different platforms out there. It's not just Zapier itself, but automating your reports and alerts just lets you focus on what really matters, which is optimizing your strategy rather than manually tracking your data. But guys, that pretty much reaches the end of the video with a few tips on how you can actually simplify your data on Google Analytics. Now, if you found the video helpful, let us know in the comment section below. We'd like to know what you think. But other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video.